afford to lose anymore.
Well, yeah, your AFC division's it's competitive.
Yeah, 2 teams 1-4, 2 teams 3-2, or 3-3 now, whatever. One of them's 3-3, one's 3-2. Yeah, it's great. Solid 2 games back already. I played one of them. I don't remember who. I think I played the Chiefs. I think that's the only game this season I've won.
That's good. That's a division game you won.
If I actually beat them. I may not have beat them. I beat one team and I don't remember who it was.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley, and
I gave up on the backup and the 3rd string. And now yeah, I played him last week already and he got hurt. But luckily he was only out for like a quarter. Yeah. I don't know what's up with him. Not exactly sure how he's getting hurt. His toughness and everything are pretty up there, I'm pretty sure. You know, you hit him once and he's dead. It's over. Rip.
We're underway here.
Yeah, no, that's my problem. I got a trade offer for oh, what a good start. Wow. I made it to the 40. Wow. Leonard. Very nice. Yeah.
And now we've got what you'd call the wily veteran
Afraid to
about
get
to
rid
head
of
onto the field for the first time today.
Yeah, when you're a quarterback like this and you've had success, you go out in the field.
I'm trying to keep around 30 million in cap space, just in case someone decides that they want to become the highest paid player in the league.
First down at the 40. And off out of the eye. That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Jim, you're right. I'm going to give the offense a little credit here, but, you know, somewhere, I don't know, maybe the defense is going to have to put some weights in their pockets. You got to hang in there and make the tackle.
The Browns lined up in the nickel. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun.
Oh, there you go. Second play of the game gets clobbered. At least he's standing still.
Here's a look at the Broncos. Line up on offense today. One of the poorer offensive units in the league. Always, it seems, not only making mistakes, but having a difficult time moving the chains. Pulls it in. Brought down at the 26.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy.
No,
well, he's not big enough. They get pushed
my wide
around.
receiver.
I don't know what
my wide receiver is
sure
pretty good.
After they catch it.
Mr. Finnegan, yeah.
Line of scrimmage is the 26-yard line.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Incomplete. Oh,
come on, Finnegan. What was that shit?
And here's the Browns defensive lineup. This is one
he
of
drops
the better punches in the NFL this year against the rush. Look at them right there in the top 5.
For the Browns.
Out of the shotgun. Has his man. The tackle's made and the first down is picked up.
This is one of those guys, when you talk about receivers, no matter what.
Well, you won't lose, so you don't have to worry about that.
If the coverage is tight, don't worry. Throw it out there. He'll make a play.
You don't know what a tough game is.
First and 10.
Nobody knows what a tough game is. Hill doesn't even know what a fucking tough game is. Shit's stupid. I went from like leading in the last game 7-0 to losing 31-7. Oh yeah, I did too. And the defense was strong until halftime and everything. And I said, "Oh, this is gonna be great." And I thought to myself, "Watch, they're gonna fuck this up in the second half," and they did. No, I didn't psych anybody out. It's their offense decided to show up finally once the second half started. Oh my God, we scored a touchdown. All right, there it is. That's the one for the game. Now it's up to the defense. I don't know. We're 1-4. You know, the glass is only about 25% full right now.
It just gives you tremendous confidence. Here we are halfway through the first quarter. Now you put the pressure on the other team.
Yes.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. Here's a quarterback who's been around for a long time, stepping onto the field for the first time today.
Yeah, that's right. A lot of success, and that's what you think of when you're a quarterback. You go out there, you think of good things. And when you've been in the league as long as he has, you've done a lot of good things. So there's no doubt he's confident.
She was ground in her sleep. She's had a dream ground in her sleep.
Aww. Are we talking about
YouTube.com, we're gonna lose again.
The Browns come out in the pistol.
That's
Yeah.
404 not found.
Oh, too bad.
First down at the 20. Brandon Cooks makes the catch.
Oh yeah.
Well, that basic slant route, Jim, it's thrown and caught. It doesn't get a first down, but it was really well executed. The offensive line gave the quarterback time and sight lines so he could put the football on target.
2nd and 2. Gets the handle here. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
The Browns running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Every time. Every time. Beautiful. Wonderful. It can be 3rd and 100. It could be 3rd and 2, and they'll get it. They'll get the first down.
The answer is when it comes to guard these tight ends now. There's just not much.
Yeah, I know, but that's like it's been early in like 4 games now that's happened, and then it just continues to happen.
Load up the backfield for this next play. Rocked for a loss on that tackle.
The Browns offensive coordinator, he has to.
See, that's frustrating when you can stop their the run game, but you can't stop the quarterback.
Losing yards, that's just a bad job at the offensive line.
Yeah. I feel your pain. I can't do it.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line now shifting to the right.
From the shotgun. And he hauls it in.
No chill. Oh, that was rough.
Well, we still got a close game here, and you got to try to keep it that way. It's 3rd and long, and you're losing the football game. Don't take a chance on the offensive side. Wait for your next opportunity.
Can you tee outside so she doesn't flip out? Appreciate it.
From the shotgun. Scans the field.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
Has the catch.
Oh my God! It was 3rd and 14, and they got a freaking 27-yard pass.
The quarterback this kind of time, he is always going to find an open receiver.
This play set up by the long gainer. Tackled down at the 47. Now that we've got a moment, let's look at the Browns lineup. They've had a hard time this year moving the football through the air. Ball at the 47. The Broncos defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. 2nd down and 10. And he is tackled at the 44. And now here's the Broncos defensive lineup. The strength of this defensive unit, its ability to defend against the pass, right now in the top 5 in the league. 3rd down and 7. Looking to go down the field here, but it's incomplete. They've come out of the blocks fairly sluggishly, and this defense has taken full advantage, Phil.
Yeah, the offense having a tough time. They did not have a good series that time, and the defense, you were right, took advantage of a sluggish offense and got off the field.
This will bounce into the end zone for a touchback, and the ball will come out to the 20.
The Broncos now ready to take over again on offense. They were successful on their previous drive, getting the ball all the way to the end zone. I'm sure they're looking for more of the same right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you always want. You want to find your way to the end zone, and so many people contributed on that last drive, and you've got to give the coaches a lot of credit for putting the players in excellent position. Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Broncos offense is still out there as we get the second quarter underway. The Broncos doing their part to spread breast cancer awareness this month in the NFL. Plenty of pink on their uniforms today and throughout the stadium. Able to take the football out to the 28-yard line.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
The Broncos come out. Jumbo package on the field. The play clock's running down. Looking across the middle.
There's nothing like a play-action pass. When the offensive linemen make it look like it's a run, the linebackers are all near the line of scrimmage and easy to throw it down the field for that completion.
The Broncos from the 37. Has his target.
When you play zone in the NFL, what you're trying to do is make the quarterback hold the football just for a half a second longer, and you hope the pass rush can get there. They don't that time. That's why he got the completion.
First down here after the completion. Makes the reception. That's a gain of 7.
The Broncos did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now second and short. Much easier to call those kind of plays.
The Broncos from the 37. The ball is jarred loose.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
The Broncos lined up. Bunch formation. 3rd and 3. Makes the reception. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. It's first down as they head to the line. Set up screen. They are all over him behind the line of scrimmage. And a loss of 1.
Well, we see it more and more. Football thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Second and 11. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. Right now, this offense doesn't have much to complain about. Holding on to the lead here in the first half. And the passing game partner has been very sharp.
Well, they're probably going to complain that they can have more points because you could never have enough points, Jim. We all know that. But the offensive line, wide receivers, quarterback, and even the coach on the sideline all having a very good first half. What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
First down at the 18. Staying on the ground. And that gains 1. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
2nd and 8. Flip to the outside. And that's a gain of maybe 5. This long drive continues.
the quick toss. Picked up a couple that time. Going for it on 4th down. Tosses the football.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a 1st down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
2-minute warning looms, and this may be the last play before it hits. And gains about 1. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. All right, and welcome back, where we've got an offense on that field that wants to try and increase the lead before we move to halftime. 2nd and goal from the 2. Toss play. Force it across for the touchdown. Getting close to the half, and they're giving their opponents a lot to talk about in the locker room.
Yeah, they're putting some kind of whipping on them here early in the game. I'll just say this for the defensive side that's losing. It's been terrible. So go in there at halftime, change what you're doing, and get back in this game.
Cooks has got a chance to return this one. And the tackle's made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. Cooks is ready to start this next possession. They're staring at a deficit, and he's not had a first half to remember up to this point.
Not going to blame it all on him. There's a lot of people to blame on the offensive side. I'm going to start with the coaches. You just got to have a better plan on how to get your star wide receiver open. They haven't done that. He's really had no chance to get it done. Good job by the offense going the hurry-up offense. You do this to get the plays in, but also you want to conserve the timeouts.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. That's his first reception today.
This is a route that's not run enough in the NFL. The corner route, so many times, receivers just go across the field, they go short. But when you make these double moves like that, you get wide open, and what a throw by the quarterback.
From the gun. And incomplete. What a hit that time.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
The Broncos with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Out of the gun. With 2 hands, he has it. That's a gain of 6.
Browns do a really good job this time on offense. The quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes 3rd down much easier.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. On the money. Gets about 9 on the play.
So far, wonderful execution of this drive. When you get a chance to get out of bounds, here the offensive player got the yardage, had a chance, gets out of the bounds, stops the clock. Good job by the offense.
They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. He'll take the snap from the gun. But the hit knocks the ball out. Tremendous defensive play that time, making sure that pass was not completed.
The job is getting harder and harder, isn't it, for defenders to jar the football loose? Because just about anywhere you hit the receiver, it's illegal. But a good legal hit that time, it knocks the ball loose.
Gets it out for the completion. The Browns are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. The Browns now facing 3rd down. A week ago, they were up to the challenge in these spots. 3rd and goal from the 5. Chip shot here. The kick is good.
That was a nice long drive by the offense that time, and it stalls out. But good job by the kicker coming in and putting 3 points on the board.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Broncos are going to head to the break with a pretty comfortable lead here, Phil.
Yeah, it's really been good offensive play. I love the way the offensive line is playing together, not making any mistakes, and giving the quarterback and everybody else a chance to have good success.
The Broncos take it from the 23. And it's batted down. They bring in the extra tight end. 2nd and 10. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. The Broncos signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. First down, offense readying for the snap. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. The Broncos now move the chains. That's his 3rd catch of the day.
Good job that time by the ball carrier, picking up what he can, and he is very smart. Gets out of bounds and stop the clock.
Here they come to the 41-yard line.
First down at the 41. Got the completion.
Situations you go over so many times in practice and training camp. Know what's going on the offensive side, how to preserve time. Good job that time by the offensive player. Get out of bounds and giving his team more chances to get it done here in the first half.
Nice piece of running, and that's a gain of 9. The Broncos, 1 timeout remaining. We're back, and the offense is ready to roll after the timeout. Should be what we call a gimme.
And the kick is good for 3.
That'll bring us to the end of the second quarter here off the banks of Lake Erie, and we'll be back following the break for the start of the second half. Okay, Larry, looking sharp back in that studio. Thank you for that. And now we're ready to get the third quarter underway as these teams take the field. The Broncos defense trying to crack down yet again on the opposition, leading through 2 quarters and leading the way for this team.
I like the way they played in the first half on the defensive side, so make sure you don't lose that thought process and that confidence that you gained in what you did in the first half, and go out there and attack this offense. Jim, when you're down multiple scores in the second half, you're looking for the little things to get momentum on your side. So just get a first down. Don't look for the big plays. That was a good job by the offense that time.
Let's go.
The Browns take it from the 33. And they tackle him there at the 34.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Let's go. 38.
The Browns have it at the 34. And now they're going to go with the draw play.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
3rd and 5 coming up. The Broncos with a nickel look here on defense from the gun. And it's swatted away.
Good job that time by the defense on 3rd down. Find a way to get off the field. The defender found a way. Knocked that pass down.
Set up, return. Here he goes. Breaks free. He's in the clear. the 10 in stride.
Wow. That's a first.
Well, they caught the punt team fall asleep that time. Nice job by the punt returner. He caught the football, made a couple people miss. Then look out, turned on the speed, and takes it all the way for the score.
The Broncos for the point after. The point after try is in the books. The Browns will now be in an even deeper hole here as they get ready to return the kick. Scores 24-3. It'll be a touchback. The Browns have had a game they'd like to forget, and it hasn't been getting any prettier for them in the second half.
Well, sometimes there's days like this, Jim. You know, I don't know what it's like. I've never been in this type of situation, but it's been rough out there. It's not going your way, but just hang in there.
They have this one covered up, and it's going to set them back for a loss.
The Browns running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Get ready.
There's a flag right there.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Ah, bull.
Defense was trying to guess the snap count, and it cost them there.
Let's go.
The Browns have it at the 24. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
The Browns from the 32. Right back to him once more.
The Broncos defense is so fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
Loss of a couple that time.
Look at the defensive line. Everybody shifting to their left.
Second down and 12. It's complete over to Brandon Cooks.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down though.
Third down and 5. The Browns get a first down. Arquette down for another reception.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Tim. And also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
First down and 10. They'll go ground, trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. Takes it from the gun. He's got the catch.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch. And you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
First and 10. Takes it on the draw. And they bring him down at the 36-yard line.
Well, anytime you're talking about a successful run in the NFL, the running back is going to be a big part of that. Breaking tackles, but this time it was just the vision of the running back. He picked the right hole, picked up some nice yards.
Second and 4. They feed it to him one more time. Now they're playing from behind, and they have an offense that's been shut down, at least when it comes to the ground game.
Well, it's hard to win football games in the NFL when you're one-dimensional, but right now I think you've got to throw the football. The defensive line, maybe they're tired, they can't get to the quarterback, and maybe that could give you a chance to win.
Brings it into his body. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
When you have an offense like this that just keeps getting first downs, not only are they moving in scoring position, but they're giving their defense a lot of rest.
The long drive continues. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going. When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
The Browns are still in possession as we get this final quarter underway.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle. The D-line saw something on the offense. Everybody shifting to their left.
Here is the first snap of the final quarter. Makes the catch. Touchdown.
If you go to an NFL practice, they spend about 40% of their time practicing plays going in to score. That's why they made it look so easy here. Nice throw by the quarterback on first and goal.
The Browns were very effective on that scoring drive, especially via the pass. Over 50 passing yards on that scoring drive. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. A lot has changed since the opening minutes of this game when it comes to the passing attack. It was fantastic early, but has been way less so since.
Yeah, the passing game, it's kind of fading away right now, but I'll say this to the defense, stay on those toes because that passing game can catch fire at any time.
And intercepted. Tackles made.
You've got to be kidding.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read
And this is where we collapse. Great.
Led to an interception.
The Browns offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at it. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent. And you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again.
Coming to the line at the 27. The Broncos sat at the line. Dime package. Second down and 8. It's caught by Cooks.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
The Browns are at the line of scrimmage with their backfield loaded up. They're going back up top. Catch made. And that's a gain of 10. That's his 6th catch of the day.
The Browns were trying to go down the field that time with the throw, but nobody's open. They throw it short. Doesn't pull the defense, and they get very few yards.
Second down coming up. The Broncos defense now is going to go nickel. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Picks up about 2. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now. The defensive line, they're all shifting to the right. I think they're expecting a run over there.
And it's knocked down.
Good job that time by the defensive player. He reads the quarterback, gets in position down near his own end zone, knocks that pass down.
Looks like a penalty on the defense.
Encroachment, defense. Still second down.
Only a yard from the end zone. That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. Second and goal to go from the 1.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Let's go.
Third and goal from the 1. Runs it across for the touchdown.
Well, that's really having deep belief in your offensive line. And then third and goal, your offensive line just road grades the defense out of there, and they get the touchdown running the football.
Inside of the uprights. The Broncos now holding on to a diminishing lead as they'll get the football back here. Scores 24-17. Tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. Close game right now, partner, and you look at the matchup at running back, and neither one of them has really been all that effective.
No, Jim, they have not been. I'll say this to the running backs, to the coaches, to the offensive line, everybody. Stay patient, stay with the run game, and I think it will work.
The Browns lined up in the nickel. The Broncos from the 22. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. Third catch today so far.
The Broncos offense has been tough today. They are fighting out there on the field. That's a nice job picking up that first down. It's been fun to watch. They got a small lead here in the second half. We'll see if that first down can lead them to a score.
First down here after the completion. Here's the handoff. That gains a few.
The game is close. It's in the fourth quarter. You're winning. You're on the offensive side. You find out if you can really run the football in these situations. That time, short gain on the run.
The Broncos come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation.
Quarterback's best friend. Throw a short pass and see it turn into big yards. What a job that time by the pass receiver. Catches the short pass and picks up big yards afterwards. Nice job.
Now first and 10. Handoff made. Picks up about 5.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second down and 5.
Oh my.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Browns offense looks unstoppable. Touchdown drives the last 2 times they've had it. Here they go again, Phil.
Yeah, they've been very good, Jim. They're taking advantage of situations and scoring touchdowns, and we know that's what you must do. If you don't get these touchdowns, what happens later in the game always comes back to bite you. Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
The Browns have it at the 29. They're setting up screen. Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback should have never thrown it that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
This game is closing in on a finish, and the defense can make one play and basically end the game. 2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. Welcome back, and the defense trying to hold on to this lead with 2 minutes to go. The Browns come out in a bunch set. The Browns will take the snap from the 25.
He makes the catch. There's the offense picking up another first down on third down. First down. Pressure on every snap now.
Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep those timeouts because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game.
That's reception. Number 7 for him.
This is a pretty easy decision for the coach here. You're down, it's late in the game. Get in that hurry.
Do I have a defense? Are there is there defense anywhere? Anywhere at all? Please.
Holding on to the timeout. They'll rush back to the line. On the money.
Oh my God.
And that's a touchdown late in this one. So they're able to drive the length of the field and get the touchdown, and now the extra point could tie this game up. What a game it's been back and forth.
It has been a terrific game. Look at the fans. They are loving it. It's exciting. Both coaches and teams are taking chances, and they're making big plays. A lot of fun to watch.
Been a great game up to this point. All tied, and may still have some time for some more fireworks in the final stages here. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Broncos take the field. The game is tied. And can this offense drive down and win it for them?
Yeah, you got to be alert on the offensive side in situations like this. The defense knows they can't give up yards. They can't give up points.
Oh my God.
All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
What a great job that time by the defense. Getting the interception. And how about this? Late in the game, and they return it all the way for a touchdown.
The Browns with an extra point try on the way. Driving extra point is good. The Broncos back deep, ready to receive. Signals fair catch. And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. And this, it would seem, is the possession that will decide this football game. This is the guy right here who lives for a moment like this.
Oh, he does. This moment, think about this offense, how much talent this quarterback has. And they have an offense that's so diverse. They have so many plays. Hey, I feel sorry for the defense in a situation like this.
Every play is huge now. Second down on the way. Second down, 2 to go. He's got the catch. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. The Broncos are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Snapping out of the gun.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He's got a little bit of daylight here. He's brought down. That interception was a backbreaker. That may have been the last chance, and I'm sure it's a throw he wishes he could have back.
You know, Jim, in situations like that, sometimes it can turn out the wrong way. You take them down, you score, you're the star player of the game, but this time it's going to turn out to be the GOAT. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Takes the knee. The Broncos will stop the clock here with this timeout, needing to preserve time.
Defense.
Coming to the line at the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
Takes the knee. The Broncos stop the clock in a hurry, trying to hold on to every precious second. Third down now. takes the knee. Denied victory again, and this losing is starting to become a habit for these guys.
Well, it's becoming a habit, and what you do in losing streaks, and unfortunately I was a part of a couple of those in my NFL career, you lose faith in what you're doing on the field. And when you lose faith, it's almost impossible to overcome. So this coach, he's got a lot of work to do with these players.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.